This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to MLB The Show 18, the Toronto Blue Jays OSFM franchise mode. All right, you guys know the jig. You know what's up. Shall we get to it? What we have to do is right now I'll take a look at the disabled list. That is where we need to head for a few seconds. Garrett Aker still injured for 1 to 2 months. He's on there for 54 more days. So he could come back sooner, but he's not able to, if you know what I mean. That's kind of where we're at. Scouting, we've got a couple of guys all around taking a look at a couple good guys. Kent Kellogg looks to be some good potentials in here in this draft class. Of course, if you missed last episode, today is the draft. That's what we're talking about today, is the draft. So make sure you get your popcorn, your soda, and everything else you need to enjoy this highlight reel of hopefully a draft. Ready? You ready? Okay, line up. Albert Almora Jr., Mitch Haniger in the 2-hole. We're trying to get Haniger going, but he's just struggling to find his place, I guess. Hasn't hit a home run as a member of the Blue Jays. Chris Bryant doing his thing. Rowdy Tellez lighting it up, 1 less point on his batting average. 282 for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's on pace to outperform last year 10-1 pretty much, it looks like, which would be huge. Bo Bichette, 8 homers, 24 RBIs. He's on pace to pretty much do what he did in his rookie season when he wasn't the rookie of the year. Reese McGuire, 236, and then you got Dwight Smith Jr. coming in, 273, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. Hey, that's not a bad stat line for 100 at-bats, and 192 at-bats, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs, 245 for Tommy Wells. The pitching rotation quickly goes through it. You guys see the numbers there. Erasmo Ramirez, our big acquisition in the last trade there with Seattle for the big man himself, Mitch Haniger, who hasn't done much. So we need to sim through the date and find the draft right here against Boston. We're getting a good little job here. 4-2, 7 hits, and we need to sim to the end of the game. Thankfully, even though we do give up a run, we end up clutching that one. So sim through this date, and another huge opportunity here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. needs a triple for the cycle. He's got a home run, 2 RBIs. He is 4 for 4 in this one. Can you believe that? 4 for 4. Simulate to the end of the game. We win 3-1. Oh, heck yes. Orlando Medeiros will be injured for 1 to 2 more months. We'll put him on the DL. So we get 2 victories right before the draft. Ooh, clutch that. Hey, talk about that. Go to the draft. We are drafting 13th overall. So that means we should be able to steal some of the top tier talent at some point in this draft. So you see none of the guys I had listed are off the board yet. Jared Rice is one of them that I did have listed, fully scouted though. Pick player, and now we get the chance to figure it out. So full accuracy, 80 potential. Let's see here. Can we find anyone with 80 potential full accuracy? Tyrell Cloutier, we're not about to take somebody in the first round with green potential for a relief pitcher, I'm sorry. Tyler Cloutier, and then you've got Rod Bryan, second baseman. We're thin at second base. Deep at shortstop and stuff, like we're good, except for on the right-hand side of the diamond. Definitely not. Right fielder, I don't think we really need right fielders, that's what I'm saying. I think, if anything, second base, and if anything, first base. That's what we really need to look at. Marlo Salinas, not really looking to be a hopeful there. Anyone else in the tops of the potentials? 75 overall. So realistically, I think what we got to do is go in and take that Marlo Salinas. Or do we take... Oh, tough decision here, boys. I had it all worked out, but now that kid is off the draft board. Tough. I think we have anyone that we scouted. They won't let us scout. That's unfortunate. Okay, easy decision then. We will go in and get my man Marlo Salinas. See if he can be a high potential for us. See, I think he was in there. We'll get right to our second round selection, 80 overall, so there you go. Good little selection. Carlos Ramirez, a real big miss for the Chicago White Sox. These guys are going to be absolute beauties. Anyone else? You see Fred McDowell off the board. So now it's up to, do we take Richie Bravo? Ken McDonald, Buster Kearney, Richie Bravo looking to me, maybe that sharp guy we could take. 70-80 stamina, okay. 35 hits per 9 out of 55. Ooh, this guy's all around a tough guy to pick. Tyler Kluche still looking good, but we're not taking the relief pitcher. We'll wait until the next round. So yeah, it will be indeed Richie Bravo that gets the draft for us. All right, Richie Bravo in the second round comes aboard. And now, third round, I'm comfortable taking whoever's still on the board. Stephen Kim, 19-year-old, 2025 potential. I've had my eye on him. We'll take him, and now we'll go find that relief pitcher if we can again in round number 4. See if he's available. Anyone else? A couple of good shots in the dark we can take here. And I am almost willing to shot in the dark Danny Thomson just based on that accuracy. You know what? Might very well be worth it. Danny Thomson in left field, move him out to right field. Hopefully that gives us shots. So round 5. Now it's round 4 through 6 is where I get in the crapshoot parts, boys. And now we just need to find good accuracy. Victor Valdez in right field. We'll pick up another right fielder. I don't mind. And now round 6. I'm going to task myself hard to find an absolute steal in the draft at round 6. Let's see. Accuracy. Don't want any accuracy. Not a lot of guys available. Let's go with one of these 75 overall guys. Relief pitcher Ron Ramirez. Or else starting pitcher Napoleon Bishop. Oh man, let's go. Napoleon, he's going to conquer the MLB. What a name. Let's see what he can do for us. And right there, there's your last pick. Ben Medeiros and Robert Ouellette gets the last pick of the draft. He'll turn into something one day. Probably not though. So, let's get into sim through date and sim through the Atlanta game. We lose that one. We are currently in the standings 2 games back of the Boston Red Sox. I'm fine with that. Okay. Signed draft picks. Whew. Look at that. Not a bad draft at all. I will actually take that. That's a very good little draft. Well, Marlo Salinas. Not really a power hitter. Not really much of anything right now. Only 42 overall. A potential. Come to camp. A little bit bigger, a little bit better next season, and he should be good. Richie Bravo at 21 years old is 58 overall, so he's got to grow and grow quick for us. And you see those are terrible pitching stats. I don't think so. He's going to be a trading chip, I think. Stephen Kim, good catcher. Look at this. 46 overall, 19 years old, so by the time he's 23, he should be backup ready. 41, 48, and 47 vision. He's almost as good as Mr. Luke Maile when it comes down to it, except for his fielding is trash. Terrible. Give him 70K. And Danny Thomson, took a shot in the dark with him. He's got great power. Like if you're talking power hitting off the bench left fielder, it's Danny Thomson. Especially down there in AAA right now. Victor Valdez, another shot in the dark. Real low overall though. 49 again. We did not get any high overalls off the bat. And Napoleon Bishop, 68 overall again. Pitching stats aren't that great. Coin in the bucket. We'll sign all these guys, but they really aren't that glorious. Danny Thomson, though, he is a switch hitter. He will do damage at both sides of the plate. Oh, baby. Oh, man, I'm excited for him. But now the question is, what is the lineup doing? You see, Mitch Haniger all of a sudden, 5 points higher on the batting average, getting it done. Chris Bryant's still crushing it. Rowdy Tellez crushing it even more, man. Rowdy Tellez is just lighting it up. Vladdy G Daddy, he is coming in hot. Absolutely hot this season. Up to an 80 overall. Bo Bichette doing his thing. And everybody else kind of figuring their way out this season. Logan Warmoth, maybe that Rookie of the Year campaign if he can get into the lineup full time if Bo Bichette goes down. But it is June. So let's get through June here and see what we can do against Atlanta. Lose that series. Now Philadelphia trying to shut us down. They will. And Cardinals want to offer us a trade. So it's Sam Tulivala. Really don't even want to attempt that name. Sorry guys. Sorry. Just really don't want to attempt it. B potential. 81 overall. 79. He's an improvement. But doesn't have, like, I need that better long relief pitcher. And Riley Adams, I'd be willing to part with him. Like, he's 71 overall. Almost have to call him up in favor of Luke Maile, to be honest with you. especially with those stats, good contact, everything. But I'm not willing to do it. Sorry, Cardinals, you are out on that trade offer. So let's go get some more W's, boys. More W's, that's what we need. Chris Bryant trying to clutch it. We will, 5-3. And now big one against Baltimore, 6-3. Albert Almora Jr. needs the triple for the cycle. We win 6-4 and then win that one 4-2. Now, bottom of the ninth, Tommy Wells, Manny Delgado on base, Chris Bryant trying to walk it off. Boom, baby. We get the job done. I think Rowdy Tellez hit a grand slam, to be honest with you. And now Chance Sisco trying to rally for the Astros. That ain't happening. Baltimore, we win that series once again. Now Miami, Almora Jr. with a hitting streak intact. Miami will beat us 4-0. And again, try to shut us down. Luke Maile at the dish. 3-2 loss there. And Mitch Haniger. Gotta make sure we don't get swept by Miami. But we do. And that is devastating. So we'll finish out June here. And we'll move on to a new episode next time out. 3-3. We win 4-3. Win that one 4-2. And now a big one here. Chris Bryant, 2 RBIs already. We end up losing 7-6. That's ugly, boys. But we're 46-40. 5 games back of the Red Sox and in a wild card position. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. We are doing all right. Let's see what the lineup's looking like. Almora Jr., 326 at the leadoff. Mitch Haniger still struggling. Chris Bryant, 304, 25 homers, 79 RBIs. Rowdy Tellez, 1447, not bad. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 42 RBIs with a 272 batting average. I'll take that. He's up to an 81 overall. Look at him grow. Man, Vladdy G Daddy about to become an absolute beast. Bo Bichette, 9 homers, 27 RBIs. 7-32 for Reese McGuire, matching pretty much all he did last season, if not better. So Reese McGuire really doing it. Dwight Smith Jr., he's all right. And Tommy Wells, come see, come saw, I guess I'd say. Although, Logan Warmoth, maybe the option there at shortstop. You know what? We're going to put him in. We're going to put in Logan Warmoth and let him have some playing time and see what he can do for us. Guys, that is today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I will catch you in the next one.